map pick, and look, the Des just kind of laid it out perfectly. Like, EG didn't do anything crazy. They just kind of styled on it. They just played good Counter-Strike and individually just established a bit of dominance. Mid-push, 4 players. Rush. Passive at the A bomb site. And Evil Geniuses, they aren't going to stop. They're going to keep going forward. Breeze, Stewie, and Automatic all silent down the ladder. Complexity has no idea what's happening just yet.
To get completely surrounded out.
No, but this is interesting. This is a fake. Oh, they have nades out. Oh, they have nades out. Oh dear. Oh dear. Breeze missing some sitters. Missing maybe too many. He does get taken down. He'll be frustrated. The rest need to swing and grab that. Yeah, the other 3 players are all the way over at the A bomb site. So a retake scenario. It's actually not the worst thing in the world, despite the fact that EG kind of countered this sort of a fake that was going to come out. It's not the worst thing for Complexity that they have a bomb site in a 3-on-4.
Shots from Rush not landing either. So the flank was there, but as you said, it was a fake. They get back over to B. Grim's going to hold with Fang.
Oh, Complexity's in awful positions.
Yeah, they're coming up from the stairs. It's like a retake server where it just thinks you're going to flank all the time. Well, they need a retake now, and they're getting kills at least. Finally, Circuit's on the board. They know Junior's outscored the quad on the catwalk position. He's down. Stewie is going to try and fling back to him, and he absolutely nails it. Stewie makes the round work, but just barely.
They actually did that pretty well, Complexity. I thought they were in really rough positions where they hadn't really established safety towards spawn, towards the boost boxes, and they were getting pinched, essentially. Rush and CT spawn, 3 players coming up the stairs. That could have been way dicier. Good shots from Junior over towards quad to make this very doable for Complexity, but better shots from Stewie, who picked up the kill on the way in. Little one tap here. Nice peek from Junior, and Stewie's going to be celebrating. 3 FAMAS, an M4 on Stewie, and SMG on Rush. It's a 2nd round buy for Complexity by virtue of the plant. They're coming in hot. 3 rifles and a deagle. 4 rifles.
5 rifles. 6 rifles. 7 rifles, Jason.
All the rifles.
Rifles. There's actually 9 rifles in the game right now.
A little bit of a one-way smoke.
Although 3 of those rifles don't count because they're from Moss's.
Just a little instigator, aren't you? You got that tweet and you're ready to
I'm ready.
Trash on the FAMAS all day long.
I'm ready. Buff the burst.
Here we go. Automatic at generator. Circ in support. Automatic's going to swing out, commit to the fight. He's got the first kill on Floppy. That was the only player progressed for Complexity looking for an opening kill. Instead, they've lost 2. Grim, Fang, and Junior haven't even started working their way up the A ramp, and EG is in a very comfortable 5-on-3.
Comfortable indeed, with Stewie getting up on top of default box. Grim holding out, trying to find an angle and an opportunity to get a kill at Colonel Mustard. Rush, though, doubling up in close proximity of the crane, and he will elevate himself to a higher game. As he gets 3, he'll grab an AK, and it's 2 for EG.
Yeah, nothing really to say, nothing crazy. Fine work with the SMG from Rush. Triple kill, a lot of bonus money. AK-47 picked up. He's rich, $3,800 in the bank. And back to pistols for Complexity. No armor, no utility. It's Deagles and a Tech 9. Better hit some stunners.
Stunners and gunners. Grim, automatic waiting this one with Cirque directly below him. Has a chance to make a double FAMAS play work. The boost, they knew about it, doesn't even matter. Automatic gets the kill, drops down. A job well done, you could say. Oh! Floppy.
There's the stunner.
That's stunning indeed, yeah, absolutely.
Unfortunately, it just doesn't provide much of an opening for them to exploit. Still a nice shot. Stewie, smoke down. Ooh. Oh, Lord. Okay. That's an unarmored opponent flying through that smoke. All of a sudden, this gets a little bit interesting. Maybe not yet too confident with this being able to be converted into a victory, but the economic damage is quite nice. Automatic taking some damage. Molotov to make him uncomfortable. He's going to have to reload 4 HP inside the bomb site. He's committed. Any stray bullet would take him down. 42 seconds remaining in the round, and Junior's going to investigate with his deagle. Good shot from Cirque. Rush is brought low. I think Fang actually spammed that one. If he could just find, if he could clean up any of these kills, this could still get interesting. This is still in the realm of possibility.
Fang looking for an angle as he goes back and forth. You're absolutely right. This is definitely possible. You talked about exploiting and the lack of on the first kill. Well, Fang now with the bomb in his hands. Unfortunately, no armor, but the M4 at very low HP. Possibility even to fire towards drywall. He's going to try and bait this out. 9 seconds. Gets information for one. Takes the kill, but there's Cirque to swing. And that was the player with the high HP and the high ground. 3-0 EG.
Yeah, but they take not only three players out and force rebuys out of 3. There's no M4s or AK salvage for EG. It's the 2 from us that get brought into the next round. So they've taken away the valuable weaponry. Also, not a bad round, all things said. 3-0. Really need to... Complexity really need to win this first gun round to kind of take advantage of what they've provided. Utility out. Breeze to defend B, automatic. Playing in middle, Stewie and Cirque. Pushing down scaffolding and rush at the A-bomb site as well as the final defender. For Complexity, it's Floppy and JT towards this B bomb site. Grim, Junior, and Fang watching for any pushes and playing at the base of A. Saw Floppy go for an early entrance. He might be able to get this one. Oh, he turns away, but he still got it through the board. That's a tough fight. That's an awkward fight for Breeze. He didn't expect it at all. Excuse me, Breezy. However, because of this deep angle with the AWP on Cirque's hand, Stewie has no problem rotating away, trusting. Oh dear, that's a missed opportunity. That would have been a great shot to hit. Fang having some nice shots in this game so far. He's going to pick up the pace.
Good nade. Down goes Floppy. He's going to double that up. Stewie finds JT as well. Rush will burn. Rather, excuse me. Before he does so, before he burns alive, he takes out Junior. So that's a decent situation. It leaves Automatic with something to work with in a 1-on-2. Bomb planted. And Automatic going to bypass the bomb. Looking for players instead. Sees just the hair atop the head. Sorry to not include you, Jason. As Automatic gets closer, the nade as well. To be fair, Jason, I've avoided hair jokes because I'm scared Will Smith will come slap me as Fang takes down Automatic. It's 3 for EG and now 1 for Complexity.
Yes, indeed. 1-3. Nice round from Complexity. The opening kill from Floppy. This was nice. And I mean, this is now twice in the first 4 rounds of the game that we've seen Floppy attempted to get activated with this with the rifle over at the B bomb site to find an entry there. That time it's successful. Fang as well. Missed shot from Cirque is a bit brutal. He had a great position to get some deep information and call for rotations earlier, but he needed that first kill so that he could actually get away and mount a strong defense. And I mentioned that Complexity needed to win that run if they wanted to take advantage of the fact that they damaged the economy of EG heavily in the previous. Look what they have now. FAMAS, SMG, 2 Deagles, 1 AWP. Weaponry and money on EG is suspect.
Rush tries to put himself in better position as Stewie transfers out of that spot. Caught by Junior. Good op shot. Automatic down the ladder. Ooh, oh, he had it so right and got it so wrong. Floppy gets the kill instead, only tagged down to 59. They'll force the CTs from the site, scurrying as they are. Try and get Cirque in position to spam the bomb plant, but can't do it. He takes damage from flames and goes to 60.
Yep.
And I think they're out of this one.
Oh yeah, time to bail out. You want that AWP into the next round. That can still do work. That can still salvage the situation. So, especially the Deagle with armor, the SMG with armor as well. You got some tools to work with in the next round. Either way, two good gun rounds put together consecutively for Complexity. We're on Inferno. Their T-side we mentioned was falling a little bit flat. Didn't look great. This one here, they're finding some openings. Good entry provided by Junior with the AWP. Sitting at 4 kills in the game. So is Floppy. It's Fang with 5 in the early going in the first 5 rounds of the map. Stewie as well at 5 kills, and Automatic and Rush tied with 4. Bomb's gonna go off, and Complexity have a second. I'd love to see Complexity get out to a lead. I would love to see them play with a lead. For what I feel like I haven't seen them in this event yet playing with that kind of a lead. I just want to see what it.
We haven't seen them with a lead at all. I mean.
Yeah, they
had a map against. We haven't seen it. We weren't casting.
Yeah, we weren't casting.
They had the map against Ego. Yeah, you and I have not seen it. I should specify.
They did have a 1-map lead in that series, ended up dropping it. That was shocking. That was a bit surprising. That one had to have stung. EG's finding a lot of space for this play down ladder. They did in the pistol. We saw in the previous round, Grim's gonna handle business. Rush goes very, very aggressive. He's dropped immediately. The op on Cirque is what EG has put all their hopes into for the rest of the round, what he can provide. He's looking for someone to peek behind that Molotov across the wall. Flashbang set up as well for automatic to help delay and help buy some time. But Complexity's gone quiet.
Shot from Circus successful. Fang drops. Breezy gonna try and move his way up with the Deagle. Thought he might have a chance against Grim, but he double checks the position and down he goes. You're right, they definitely have gone quiet on the EG side, and now we're looking for a tie game at 3-3 and the AWP to be saved for Cirque.
Yep, once again, which is just fine. It's absolutely perfect. So, all tied up now. Complexity looking pretty confident, pretty comfortable so far on the map. You like to see that. What's the decider? Nuke, I believe it was?
Nuke indeed, yeah. Yeah, that is the middleman of this series.
That'd be crazy if we could actually, if we could get there. Still a long way to go.
So 3-3, we tie things back up. The ladder room's been a point of contention so far, as it seems EG likes to use it to their advantage. We don't see too many CT teams trying to go down there and behind.
I wonder how much they're actually going to keep that up when we get to the rounds where they'll have full buys. If they're going to try and do it with like an M4 dropping down instead of what we've seen the pistol. We saw the SMG. We saw Deagle in one round as well.
I think, you know, there's not enough lore in Counter-Strike. I think it's
lore.
Yeah, so you remember the old layout up here, right? I'm guessing that it's insurance fraud.
Okay.
He's hiring the terrorists to plant the bomb because you remember it used to be a very different layout up here. You used to be able to go right down to that ladder at the start. That was the classic Vertigo. I'm guessing that the building owner or whatever didn't like the design, but it was too expensive to redo it. So he hires them to plant a C4, blow up everything up there, get the insurance money, and then redesign it.
Okay.
That's Counter-Strike lore.
Cirque has missed that same shot twice. He's missed that same shot twice. He's not comfortable with it at the moment. It's not feeling good for him, and that's dangerous if your opera is not feeling that peak down the A ramp. Such a powerful position for an opera to be in.
And this is like the insurance adjuster security team. They're like, whoa, that's enough of that. We're here to protect it now.
I have always, my idea of lore for this map is that it's just the prequel to Die Hard. Stewie is got a little bit of a headshot angle and is going to back away. The defense is shuffling around, moving around. Rush and Stewie going to double up with automatic on this flank. That's a good kill. That's an important kill to get because now they can be activated. Now the flank can be impactful, and Complexity is stopped cold. They don't know whether to go forward or look behind. Another kill from Stewie in the back. Floppy does not get the bomb planted, doesn't stick it, and Stewie's got another. What a good save from EG.
Stewie just has so much space over there. Back and forth he goes and wins out the round. So we still won't get that Complexity lead that you wanted, Jason. We'll get a timeout instead, though.
Yeah, it happened on Inferno as well. They tied it up, and then EG just shot back out to a lead. Here again, tied up at 3-3, and EG just keeps that lead just barely. One thing as well, if you go back to Inferno, you know, we've talked about it, the desk talked about it, nothing crazy tactically for EG, but they did win that opening kill exchange between the two teams. They had 10 opening kills on the map.
Interesting, so... I mean, we saw a couple of rounds where they had lesser weaponry that they were able to make it work. Here we go, Stewie, there's the last kill. We saw Floppy fall.
Time out for a quick discussion.
It's interesting how when teams rebrand in Counter-Strike, they often change colors because blue was always EG's color. And it was, you know, it was always alluded to that the blue was coming back in the iBuyPower or Hiko sort of situation. And then Complexity was always red, and now it's Complexity wearing blue, and EG's got this whole new look, so.
EG's got a pretty interesting history as well, one of the oldest organizations in all of esports. I think they started in like 2000.
Oh,
like a 22-year organization, 22 years old.
Kind of crazy, absolutely so. I think color is very much something that is often branded and attributed to sports. I imagine Manchester United just goes, we're pink now. I guess that's close to red. We're green now. You know, like.
Okay.
Ooh, Stewie. Good shot on Grim. Obviously, complexity. It has to do with the Dallas Cowboys. So.
Do love that. Do love that affiliation, blue and silver. 1 round lead for EG, 3-on-3 scenario. Kit on Stewie and automatic. Complexity just working around the map now. Their mid presence has been taken away from them. It has been denied as Grim falls. Junior, JT, and Fang just to fall into a standard A hit. Smoke wall going to be put up. This time there's no one aggressive towards the bomb site. EG is playing retake. Look at the utility. Watch Stewie and Cirque. They both have a Molotov and they both, oh, excuse me, just Stewie has an HE grenade. They could actually slow this plant down massively, but it comes in a little bit. Oh no, they do. They don't stop it, but they at least get the kill onto the planter. It's spread a little bit late, but that's a massive frag to get. Flashbang's out. Here we go. Retake's gonna come quick. Stewie inside the bomb site playing with the smoke. He spams 1 through. He spotted Fang. It's just Junior left in a 1 versus 3. Blinded up. He's got to give up the angle just for the moment. And peeking back up Cirque. He wants to pick one off. He sees the leg underneath. He can actually spot the bomb and the diffuser. No, he thinks they're on it. He thinks they're sticking it. There's one. Now he's hiding. Automatic pushing up. And oh, that would have been a great no scope to get. But it's not gonna happen. EG get their 5th.
Oh, he was close. Very close on that flick towards Cirque. And you're right. He thought they were sticking that. He heard the tap. He thought Junior stayed inside of the smoke. It's EG with a 2-round lead again, as Complexity will be forced back into a situation in which they'll be able to buy, but the money's starting to dwindle. I hate to say this, Jason. Are you ready for this?
I am.
Vertigo's growing on me.
Okay. Yeah?
Like a bad fungus that I want to get rid of.
Do you though?
It's growing on me.
No, I think everyone has the kind of same feeling to it. Once tactically it evolved a little bit, we can hold the phone on this. This is a fast pace towards mid. Molotov going to slow things down, going to prevent the split, but Breeze has been forced out of the bomb site because he has no support, so they should be able to get a plant. That's a huge kill to find, but 2 bigger ones from Russian middle. Stewie behind the sandbags. I think he was blocked off by the smoke for just a moment, and JT all of a sudden, that looked a little bit promising, but it's all been ripped away. JT's left in a 1 versus 3 with just a Galil, the poor guy.
Changes his angle to get more coverage, more maneuverability inside of the side, and therefore out of it to try and fall off if he has to. No one flanking yet. We did see a push toward the top of the mid stairs, but there's no need to get over aggressive and over assertive in that position. Stewie knows he has the bomb, so he'll stay exactly where we just saw him, and he even gets Breezy over top of the mid window to cover that position. Therefore, Cirque smartly knows that if he is still at B, the best option that he has is actually to go forward, and that's why he's covering it off and should get the kill. Should get the kill. Didn't. It was a good shoulder peek, to be fair. Good bait. But they know now this is likely his way of approach through middle somehow. Walk off the edge in that smoke.
All right. When are you the devil on his shoulder?
He was so close to the edge in the smoke, I thought he was going to do it.
Do it.
Walk off. Do it. Walk off the
Lord. 3-round lead. EG's doubled up Complexity's score. Nice recovery from Russian middle. This was massive around the smoke. He found a huge gap. He could drive a semi through that gap, and he exploits it.
Did you drive a key truck through it? K-truck?
I don't entirely know what that is, but yeah, let's...
You know, a little mini truck, like a Suzuki Carry, DA63T.
All right. Weird flex over here, Matt.
And I can't wait.
Automotive flex from Sadicist. Off in Cirque's hands still. Complexity back to pistols, Tech 9s, and Deagles. Full magazine spammed into the smoke, and that's the go signal for Complexity, but they've got nothing to deal with Rush. They've got nothing to handle. Oh, except for Fang. Except for Fang and his Tech 9. That's the second time Fang looked like he had no chance in a fight with the Tech 9 and he made it work. Previously it was jumping through smoke to take down Stewie with impact towards scaffolding. This time he gets a quick and important trade, or else Rush would have killed everyone.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. They had no utility to get him out of that position. Rush could have even been a little more patient potentially, but he went, he saw the opportunity, and he
was thirsty.
I mean, fair enough. That was very easily 2 kills. Fang just hits an absolutely great shot.
Sometimes it's hard to hold back when the dinner bell rings and you can smell those eco frags. It's difficult.
What's with you and Pavlov's dogs lately? Is this what you do to your dogs? Do you ring a bell for them?
Yeah, no. Well, yeah, to train them, we had that little, the little clicker. I guess it's not a bell.
Easy cleanup for Breezy, Stewie's gonna do the same. It's fair enough. That's not a bell, but yep.
Rush even getting fanged the old nice shot. 4-round lead for EG on the CT side of Vertigo. And they've got some money built up too, which is quite nice. They've got at least, what, like one buy behind this, maybe two, depending on how things play out. Complexity having a tough go of it in these recent rounds. 4-round run for EG. After suffering 3 losses from rounds 4, 5, and 6. They're back in control. Final third of the opening half.
Bounced. Okay, that's extinguished. Well done, Stewie. You've confirmed there's a smoke there, Stu, if anything. He's going to get an assist on Fang because Cirque above him got the kill. JT will take him down. I don't think that was the best round we've seen from Stewie.
Were they? I'm wondering if they're like setting up a play, because it seemed like they really thought that Molotov was important. The first one obviously doesn't go deep enough, gets extinguished. Stewie's as well didn't go nearly where he wanted it to. Still, in his death, he lowers a couple into the open for his teammates. Cirque and Rush each with a frag. Breezy is going to play back behind steel beams at quad. He's got Automatic in support, who's also got to keep his eyes towards middle. Nobody has rotated off of the A bomb site yet. Cirque and Rush are firmly planted there, so it's just these two defenders.
Good shot.
These one defenders.
These one? Pluralizing literally the definition of non-plural.
You like that?
I did, yeah. Make it up.
Style points.
American English, as always. Just do their own way. Breezy will take down Floppy. Grim, though, sneaking in. Double potential, and he controls the AK with perfection. Cirque's going to go through the flames. They've heard the tags, though. They know he's there. Baiting out the shots. Couldn't quite get it off in the second attempt, and Grim gets that kill as well.
Yeah, great round from Grim. That's huge. Even the lovely little Molotov as he's coming in and getting into a corner of safety there to make things difficult and harass Cirque on the rotation over. This round was building. You could see this on the mini-map that EG wasn't really giving a whole lot of consideration to mid, so you saw the danger kind of coming in, and it's nice that Grim is able to kind of show off what was so dangerous about that kind of a setup. Just mid wide open for the taking. When Automatic goes down, I don't think Rush even kind of considered mid as an option. Automatic boosted up early. Nothing too aggressive. All the utility is going to prevent both teams from getting too curious about a ramp. Stewie smoke just gets utilized. Only 2 left. 1 on Automatic, 1 on Rush. There we go, Cirque.
Yep. That'll do. What's another one? It's such a nice angle, even though it's predictably like on the corner. There's close over the sandbags, there's back where he was, there's above. You've got to peek so many different spots. And the EWP just staring down. He can't get a second one, but Stewie and Automatic finding kills in the intern. Just Fang and Floppy. Floppy Fang. Molotov to bounce over. That'll force Rush back a little further. He'll spray the smoke to make sure he doesn't tuck into the corner, and he tries to advance the lane as Floppy, meanwhile, attacks with good intentions to the site. They need to be aware, however, that there is a flank coming in from behind. Fang's going to find Rush. Timing on that flank, though, still a bit... he's a bit closer than I thought he was, actually. I thought Breezy was still out behind the lobby, so he's already crossed the bridge. He's gotten to the bottom of the ramp. Doesn't need to overplay it, but now he's got confirmation they are still attacking. He should start to try and open this up from below. Both up on the site as well. Automatic sees one. Needs to keep the aggro close. They know where he is. Floppy's going to swing this out. Flash out, avoids. Again, Breezy is still closing in from behind. How confident is he that the aggro is going to be pulled away? It doesn't matter, because when he looks, he's got the first one. Now Fang knows he's in trouble, and Automatic goes over the top to take him down.
That's a great job from Automatic, mostly just keeping those players frozen inside the bomb site. Cirque as well was denying them exit, so they couldn't get any better positions to play that post plant, which just left them so susceptible to the flank from Breeze. Staying alive, delaying, allowing Breeze to have a lot of impact. 8-4, 4-round lead. Plant's going to help Complexity probably get another buy in this round. Fang's already bought up the AK-47. A couple players going to have to drop down to Galil's, but good stuff from EG. Good opening kill from Cirque as well. An Automatic over the top to finish things off.
JT It's in the corner. Nade goes past him. A little bit of damage dealt to both he and Floppy. Close smoke to Plume and give an easier time for the boost. And you failed it. Made noise doing so. No response yet to that from Breezy, though, and Floppy's gotten up inside. He might get the chance on this. Breezy's still looking. JT's gonna get that shot instead. Now he's already forward, more so than they would have expected. So as he swings, does he spot? Doesn't matter. Automatic with the kill instead. Continues to spray. That's a tough one to transfer. So he resets his aim, but that gives Junior the chance instead as Grim closes out on middle. Cirque suddenly realizes he's got to cover off the B site. Doesn't fancy both angles, so he'll drop inside. As a Molotov lands on top, this puts pressure on Stewie to support. Through CT, he has gotten there.
It's gonna be a tough cross. Junior does have a smoke, but he's the more advanced player. Gonna drop it back to his teammate. Grim's gonna chuck out the smoke. That should give him some safety. Flashbang as well, just to help Junior pass over into the bomb site. They're gonna try and get into a post plant, but if Junior goes down, Grim with such low HP surely has no real chance. One opportunity for Cirque if Junior tries to cross. A little bit of peek on top of the double stack. Ooh, and he tags it. He does hit it. Down to 50 HP. But Grim's getting close to Generator, and Cirque's going to be the one leading the way through. The tip of the spear. Stewie, 1 versus 2, and Grim swings all the way around. Couldn't react fast enough. Another good impact round from Grim.
Stewie just saw his legs sprinting through at the last second, but couldn't do it. You're right. Cirque caught out the second he arrived. So complexity up to 5 as we hit round 14. That's such a tough shot, the third one, especially from Automatic. He's already struggling to land the second.
Yeah, just ducks down, like you said, just to reset really quick and go for one final fight. He probably could have stayed alive if he wanted to, but again, that's one of those situations where it's really, really hard to stop yourself from going for that third fight after you spray down 2. 5th round for complexity on their T side, and they've taken the money away from EG. Just USPs across the board, except for Stewie. Still gonna be slow and quiet and measured. I've had a decent amount of space to work with that. There was no way.
That was such a far range. What was he thinking?
He got so scared. He was so scared by the timing of that. I would bet so much money that he jumped out of his chair.
So complexity looking at round 6.
There's no way you would ever expect someone to just kind of be walking up around Jen at that time, like a minute and 15 seconds on the clock. Oh, Lord.
Oh, nice shot. Stewie gone.
That's absolutely destroyed me.
It did get you good.
even
range of it.
He even looked away, like just so he was like talking to a teammate about like how this setup was gonna work and like, hey, come spot for me, and then oh,
I'm dead.
It's beautiful. All right, one final round. Again, much like Inferno, EG is gonna take the lead into the second half. The question is, by how much?
Automatic. Deep flash. Oh, Breezy got caught by it as well. He's got to be careful. They don't have any positions to catch him. They did go for the boost, but JT was about a split second too late. Oh, and then when he gets there, Automatic's got other ideas.
Bang. Well, we've seen Floppy in this position before. Ooh, the timing is almost there. That's a great win. Didn't expect the second one, but now he knows that the flashbangs are perfect. Good utility support from Junior. Floppy's got to be careful. Low HP, 17 health, 3-on-3. It's going to be a post plant. At the moment, they can block them out with Molotovs and smoke, and there is no kit on the EG side. This is going to be tough.
Tough indeed.
Oh, all 3 players, though. I think Junior might want to work his way over towards quad, perhaps?
Couldn't land the first shot. Smoke for Rush, you're right. If they stay on that side, that's going to be a problem. He's easily going to put that toward the top of the stairs. Flash as well. Fang's caught. He'll use their smoke, though, defensively, and comes out behind Rush. He is canceled out as immediately Cirque gets that shot. He finds Junior as well through the smoke. Hang on, because now it's the angle for Floppy, who has to hold it. Stewie's got the kill, got the trade. And we're going to have a 9-6 half again.
Are we? There's no kit. It's going to be close. I don't think he's got it.
I don't think he has it either. There is no kit. You're absolutely right.
That red bar's getting small.
Bang.
Oh.
Boom's a better word than bang.
8-7. It's going to be a one-round lead for EG. What a good recovery in the first half from Complexity. We'll see if they can continue it. We'll see if they can extend this series to 3. That'll come after the break.
Coming up ramp right now.
Flashing once in front of you, watch out.
Go on default.
Wait for Vince.
Behind him.
I'm chilling.
React to Vince. Could be Ivy.
Lane. Nice.
I think the map that should be replaced is Mirage. I think that map's been in the pool for way too long and it's just stale. And I think a good replacement for it would be Tuscan because we haven't seen it in so long and they're remaking it apparently, so I think it'd be really cool to see.
What up, Future Pros? I have a nifty fast A smoke I saw Apex throw to help you on your pistol A rushes. You throw this smoke from the T spawn and it will block off the left side of the A side, allowing your teammates to run up short.
And we're back. EG, that one-round lead, just nursing it at the moment as the first half came to a conclusion. Complexity, 3-round run to close it out. 4 of the last 5 rounds of the half to make this competitive. It's Grim and Floppy leading the way for Complexity. 12 kills apiece on the EG side. Stewie sitting at 15, automatic. A little bit of distance between them with 11 kills. They're going to switch over to the offensive side and try and close out this series here on Vertigo. Oh, Breezy's in perfect position for this push. Perfect position, but it's Stewie. It's Stewie with the double kill. That's not bad at all. Triple kill, in fact. He's got 3, so he's going to shoot himself up the scoreboard. And look, struggles aside, Stewie, as a player, so dangerous when he starts to feel like he's building momentum on an individual level. That's when he starts to get really creative with the plays that he likes to make.
Well, a play made nonetheless, and EG ahead again, 9-7. We still haven't seen Complexity get into the lead as you wished for, Jason, but they are keeping this game close. The problem now, momentum shifting again in favor of the geniuses.
I can't believe Stewie got both those kills.
And the hat trick of frags.
Flurry of frags?
Flurry of frags. That's a tough one, because, you know, with the tongue twister, you could, you know, Freudian...
You could botch that in a way.
Yeah, not ideally.
Living life on the edge of a 54-foot skyscraper.
51.
Whatever.
Although you might be right, because there's a couple levels up above them that aren't being built too, so...
I could not believe the argument and conversation that was happening on Twitter when we got done. Everyone discussing how large the floors are, how many meters is each floor.
Yes. It's just, it's a building for giants.
Yeah. Maybe Counter-Strike players are like Spartans in Halo. They're huge.
Oh, okay. Yeah, someone's been playing some Halo lately.
I figure if I play enough Halo, I can turn into Master Chief. That's my logic.
Well, you just said they're huge, and you're pretty short, so...
True. That's never...
The suit might work for you, though.
Yeah, suit. Maybe we just put some, like, some lifts in the shoes.
Automatic cleaning out the rounds. Not really much to report. Not really any damage dealt, even. Aside from to Stewie, and now it's EG with the second round of the half as well. 10-7. Can I be your katana?
No.
I just want to live inside of you, Jason.
Not even touching that one. 10-7, 3-round lead for EG. It's going to be M4s on the defensive side. Back 10 on automatic. Galil's Galil on rush. Here comes Breezy. Flashbang in. Oh, that return spam is painful. Floppy didn't like any of that. He hates what he discovered on the other side. Fang not going to connect with anything through yellow. Just a default spread from EG to start things out. Rush watching middle. Breezy and Stewie working together over at the B bomb site. Circ and automatic at the base of A ramp for the moment.
Mac-10 and the AK to cover off that position. This mid position again, using the drywall. Junior getting a little bit more aggressive, perhaps even slightly impatient, wondering what's going on. There's been absolutely no play on the map, and we're 48 seconds remaining. Not common for Vertigo. I'm wondering what that skylight's going to do on a skyscraper, you know? Why not just put some angled windows in? You've got so much sun up there already, but nonetheless, it works for the nades. The kill's coming in both directions, but only one so far for Stewie means that Complexity do have the advantage by one as JT plays the edge of the smoke and gets some support as Junior wants to slide out. He'll get Rush, even though JT's down, but that means he's got to back off of it, and they will together in tandem, knowing that Grim has come there as well. Watch the HP on Floppy. That could be a problem when the nades land.
Oh, Stewie's feeling so confident. He's going for every single fight without even second-guessing. Cirque will have no idea there's a second player. Ooh, bomb out. If he'd had rifle, he would have had a chance there as Junior was turning away. 8th round for Complexity. They get on the board quick in round number 3 when the first rifles come out. However, there's going to be another buy coming in for EG. They had kept a Mac-10. They had kept a Galil. They've got cash in the bank. Good kills from Stewie, just not enough overall. 3 kills in the round total. He's up to 23, leading the server. Next closest on both teams is 13. 10 frags ahead of everyone. Complexity had this double stack in the previous round, but nobody spotted it. Nobody from EG even flirted with the idea of looking at mid. So Complexity's gonna run it one more time, but Stewie's got to kill through the smoke. Things just working out for him today.
Junior, a couple of shots, tapping down the ramp. My goodness, he was absolutely spot on hitting Cirque. Fortunately, he didn't know that from Cirque's perspective and stopped shooting before the last bullet put him down. Trade the nades. Here, you have this for Christmas.
Play support, you're low HP. Got him a Molotov for Christmas. Is that where you're going with that one?
Yeah.
Quiet again. EG has not decided where they want to end. Not really aggressive on any part of the map. This is interesting, though. A 4-on-5. Everyone from Complexity has rotated over to the A bomb site, and EG, I don't know. I don't think there was any kind of indication, but they just have like a straight blind read that's going to work out perfectly. They're going to find an empty B bomb site, and there's nobody home. So Complexity's just going to have to save these weapons. Bit of a gamble stack in a disadvantaged situation, and they'll tuck themselves in tight and wait for the next round.
Push down together, make sure it's safe, and they'll hold out, as you say, wait for the next round. So 11 now for EG, as we get 5 from the finish. And this would obviously mean the Complexity will not be able to advance in this stage.
You know what I've started doing, Matt, that I think is really increasing my deathmatching skills and ability? I'm playing the Halo battle music while I'm deathmatching.
Dude, not a bad call.
It's a great combination.
Very intense.
It's so intense. It makes
great
you want to
soundtrack.
destroy everything.
Yes. Yeah, no, it's a great song. They've done well to make that and evolve that as well, so it's not just the same and annoying every time, to make it kind of, you know, have a feel to it.
Yeah, they have like the Mjolnir mix now or whatever it's called.
There's a ton of them. Yeah.
I might just listen to that walking around the city.
You know what other song used to be great for just menu music? Not talking about entire game soundtrack, but the Medal of Honor menu music.
I never played that game.
I don't know. Yeah.
I'm currently on my playthrough of Ocarina of Time, and that music is lovely, absolutely lovely. Back to Counter-Strike. Molotov is out.
Yeah, we've got easy friends here in Counter-Strike. That's them all. So.
And the flashbang dance song that came out
That's
is
true. Yep,
the major.
Vickers and Nothing or whatever it is.
Yep.
Vickers.
That's so funny.
I think it's, yeah, I can't remember, but Nothing's in it, and that's all that matters.
That's all that matters. Good
baby. Down behind the sandbags, gets the shot, takes down Rush. Positioning as Sechi stays with 46, but he can't get a reload in. He's going to try and go for the pistol instead. Does do decent damage onto Stewie. That allows Fang to come out and finish what he started. So 1+2 assists for Grim in that situation. Not too shabby as Floppy closes out the round.
Yeah, that's a great round from Grim. Huge impact, allowing Fang to just clean a couple frags up in middle and basically eliminate a split of that attack. Down to a 2-round lead. EG have a bit of a decision to make. They could force a buy here if they really want to, if they're really feeling confident. They have enough money for it. It's kind of right on the edge with a couple players, but they are going to go for it. Galil's picked up from Cirque and Breezy, so they can pick up utility with it. AK-47s on the rest, so still a powerful buy. Here we go, another default spread coming in. Neither of these teams really breaking out of defaults on their T side. We haven't seen any like real change of pace. We haven't seen any real like, you know, a call out of spawn to go for some kind of a play that you see. It's just kind of default. Let's find a kill and see what we can get. Just going for the mid-round reads. I think Complexity in their first half did bust out that mid-rush 1 or 2 rounds.
Fang over top of the smoke. That will slowly dissipate, and he will have to back off. Stewie to lead the way. They're going to go in for mid. Automatic already at the top of the ladder is going to join them, so too with Rush. Molotov top side of the scaffolding. That'll hold JT well off the mark for a while. They can go either direction from here should they elect to do so. And Grim in the rotation needs to be aware. Oh, okay. Now all the utility coming through middle. Rotation from Junior is going to be the first to arrive, though, and out from the lobby. He gets one of the AWP. Can't do more. Smoke's still on top of it. Grim needs to be careful with ammunition firing into it, because if they drop down and he doesn't have a lot left, they'll overwhelm his position. But Fang with a great shot. Stewie can't follow up. That lets JT walk back out when he does. And Grim will close. Down goes Cirque. Great round from Grim, and now Complexity looking pretty poised on this CT side. We're within 1.
Yeah, that was a convincing and an emphatic win to not only just take that victory, but also just crush whatever money that EG had. That was their last buy. Now they're just kind of stuck right around 2K. Not much they can do. What a great collapse. Complexity doing a good job in this second half of finding some of the first frags in these rounds, and EG, there was no access to anything. So, just Glocks. They can't invest anything they'd like. There's only a 2-round losing bonus built up, so they'll be sitting, what, like 4,400 in the next round? So, pretty similar to what the previous buy was looking like with the 3 AK-47s and 2 Galils. They could go for something similar. Deep nades don't do a whole lot. They tickle Rush in a bad way. Stewie's still 10 kills above his next closest. That'd be Grim on Complexity with 16. Stewie's at 26. Former teammates going head-to-head. JT peering down. This is going to be a slaughter. As soon as contact is made, they're all going to peek. And EG's going to get mowed down. No chance. No chance at all. We're all tied up. Now, we talked about this a couple times too. Complexity has gotten to this position. I think this is their 3rd time now bringing the game back to be tied. If you go back to Inferno, there was one here early on at 3-3, now 11-11, but they've never been able to actually take that lead. They've never been able to win that round that puts them around ahead of EG and play from the front. This would be obviously just straight up a lovely time for them to be able to get over that.
Yeah, I'm more convinced now than in the other instances where they were kind of roping the rounds together and the economy wasn't in their favor. This is very strong few rounds. They've shut down any attempt from EG, mid-attempts, splitting the map, just winning out the duels. Very convincing over the last 2 rounds in particular, as Rush will hold off the top side of the lobby once more for EG. Meanwhile, JT and Fang getting aggressive on the ramp this time. Smoke's gonna dissipate, but JT finds the shot first. He's nearly got automatic as well. They will, I should say. He will do the damage. Grim will follow it up with the nade.
That was an awkward fight for Automatic. I don't think he even realized that his entire lower half of his body was fully exposed for JT. He didn't even really have an even chance of fighting back. And now Fang follows it up with aggression. He's pushed down scaffolding. A little bit of a duel between Breezy and Junior. Breezy gets the better of that one, but it's a 3 versus 5. And Breezy needs the kill if he wants to bring his team back within striking distance here in round 23. Good frag out of JT.
It's exactly what they need. Headshot given to them as he finds the angle instead, so that's going to give them a chance in this round. They're struggling to pull back the early deficits, so this will give them a bit more to work with 45 seconds, though. And you've got to smoke a flash. All on Cirque, and that's it. Make that just a flash, Jason. make that nothing at all. He's got one more flash. Okay, he had 2. All right.
He had 2. Breezy lurking up. I think this is going to be a contact play, but Junior's in a perfect position to shut it down. That op is the direct counter. Rush blinded. Floppy can't get a clean shot, a clean look at the fight, but he's at least called out the information. Nice win. 13 HP. Cirque left in a 1 versus 4. He's only going to get the 1. Good trade from Floppy. And there it is. Complexity. They've gotten over the hump. They tie it up, and now they take the lead. 12-11, and that's going to force a timeout from the EG camp as they talk things over. T-side has really slowed down and cooled off. It's been 4 straight for Complexity on defense, 5 of the last 6 in their favor as well. And they're starting to look good in this game. Biggest thing is, again, there's money as well that's a concern. Floppy's at 10K, Junior and Fang right around $7,500. In these past 4 rounds, EG's only gotten 4 kills. B's been closed, A's been closed, and EG has yet to consider flirting with middle.
That's not entirely true. They went middle 1 round. They tried to go over the top, and it was when Grim shut them down. So
fair point.
It was slow. It wasn't like a super compelling team,
yeah.
But they did try.
I'll take the L there.
Yeah, that's fine. You should. Take the elevator to Ellsville, Jason. Breezy. Man, this guy's hitting headshots. Unfortunately, it's not winning them rounds. Complexity by 1 as Grim pulls that back, levels this round situation as well. No more pistols or prowess to follow up. They have to subside slightly in the round and fall back to grab the bomb. Rush will do so.
Breezy really had a chance for that second one, too. That would have been incredible. Call it giving him the bit. Junior. Is this going to be a run boost?
Yep. Absolutely.
Here we go. All right, Junior swings wide for it, doesn't connect. Fang's done a good amount of damage, but that's pretty much the go sign for EG. I don't think they realize Stewie's this close. They have nades out Stewie in front of the flashbangs. Had a chance. Had only 1 chance, 1 shot.
Did not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a round for Stewie. Yo, Automatics got the follow-up, though. That Deagle hits the headshot. Grim with 2 again. Multi-kill master, so it seems. Rush, he's in trouble. That's not really a wall beside him. It's just a bit of tarp on some metal, and it's very easy to penetrate.
I can't believe he didn't want to. He wanted to go for that gun. I'm surprised he didn't. I'm surprised he held himself out. Now what does Rush do? He doesn't know where that second player is. Junior's bend towards the other side of the map. Rush, yeah, he's just going to risk it. I mean, 24 seconds, you can't really walk the whole way, so he's going to get into this bomb site. There's the AK-47. That's beautiful. A very doable 1 versus 2, and Rush is going to have a lot of time to position wherever he wants, although he doesn't quite realize it yet. Oh, this is a bit... They're together, right? Grim and Junior? Yes.
Are they together? I didn't know that. Congratulations, good for them. Headshot potential. Rush can't hit it. Now they know exactly where he is. He's in trouble because they can go either side. They can trade this out. He's going to try and sneak back by them, though, and isolate it. They're aware, and Grim holds his nerve to take him down. It'll be 13 now for Complexity.
That was a cool play, though, from Rush. There was a real good chance that he's able to win that. That's a nice way to isolate that one-on-one right there. Just unfortunate. Grim's really heated up since we switched sides, and he's been on the CT side. He's been looking good. I think he's up to, what, 22 kills I saw there at the end? Yeah, 22 and 13 on Grim. He's catching up to Stewie, 26 and 14, who's been quiet for these last few rounds. But still, that's a round brought in with just pistols from EG. They almost make work. 2-round lead for Complexity. They need 3 to take us to the final map. That would be Nuke. Yeah, a little bit of frustration. I think Rush is thinking, give me 2 more weeks and I'll hit that shot. Stewie, underneath the stairs.
Flash at the ready to try and put their teammates in position, but Stewie, good position, catches it off, no flash blinding for him, and he gets the kill. Not only that, somehow very cleverly manages to evade Grim's shots, who suddenly realizes they are getting much closer. Breezy spotted, so Grim won't go down quite so quickly, but that Molotov's going to be very awkward. He's still partly blind, so takes a few ticks of damage from it.
That was a sick little piece of movement from Stewie in a high-pressure situation. Great double kill as well. Grim is being flushed out of every position he's wanted to get into. Ooh, good shot from Junior, and a big save from Fang. And there's Grim with a double kill. He was under pressure, he was harassed, and he handled it perfectly. And man, that's a brilliant double spray down from Stewie that goes to waste. They can get nothing after that. EG really trying to pile it onto this B bomb site, trying to move forward, and access denied by the complexity rotations.
Yeah, complexity is looking way more solid now that they're on this CT side. This is, yeah, I don't see EG winning this game or forcing overtime, but caster curse and all of that as Rush goes in. That one looked like it should have gone his way. Grim on the AK manages to somehow win that. Gets the kill, goes down to only 46. Yeah, that's going to be a frustrating one for Rush. He's going to be wondering where his bullets went. Nade damage onto Stewie, who's already on to 46. Nade didn't do much of that, but still going to make things a little less comfortable. Ooh. Stewie, quiet down. Quad spot for Floppy. Stewie's just going to wait for that position to work in his favor. Breezy setting up the smoke, but Stewie already Molotov'd out of it. Yeah, that's unfortunate. They can't even go for the set play that they wanted to, and Breezy gets removed. Another shot. Yep, Grim's looking really good these last few rounds.
Yeah, he's warmed up into this game. He's looking phenomenal. Oh, that's a perfect flashbang as well. Everyone's so blind. Grim's going for that with the USP. Staying alive, M4 in hand now. He'll get the assist. 15 to 11. It's complexity with 4 chances to close this out. And like you mentioned, they might not need all 4. They're looking very, very good powered by Grim at the moment. 27 kills. Almost caught up to Stewie. It is a Grim versus Stewie battle at the moment. They are far and away above their teammates in terms of the scoreboard. 27 kills on Grim, 28 on Stewie. Round 27. A grueling battle for second place in North America. A grueling battle for second to last place in the group.
It's the state of the world right now, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. It's tough times out here. It is tough times. Oh, nice flashbang. Completely blinded, but the rest of the players are going to pounce. Good kills from Grim, or from Fang, excuse me. But Grim is still here, still alive, ready to go. 50 health.
Cirque checking behind them at this point in time as well, making sure there's going to be no flank. EG desperate to keep this game alive. 3 rounds on this half, and they won the pistol to start it off, so that's really all they did to get going. Cirque sneaking up slowly toward the scaffolding, and Junior's going to be doing the same on the opposing side with the AWP from above. He's got support, though. Even if he doesn't hit the shot and they think, oh, well, let's chase and run the op down. Guess what? You get Grim there with an AK, and that's going to be a problem. Smoke behind them. So further confirmation that they're there. The lineup, though, that's a problem. It's the AK first. Junior manages to hit it and fall, and he's going to smoke himself to buy space, but they're going to go through that. He hits the player further away instead. Rush recovers, but the bomb was dropped, and this is going to buy time. It's a one-on-one. 38 HP for Rush, 26 seconds in the round, and Floppy still has a smoke, a flash, a kit, and 100 HP to play with on the M4.
Yeah, but it's been quiet for so long. Floppy needs to hold his nerve. He might be considering the fact that Rush could have gone to the other side of the map, although Rush would have to be running now, so Floppy probably would be able to hear that. And now the signal is in, and Floppy's just going to go for it, hopefully have him trapped, and there's a nice, easy win. Huge job from Junior, double kill as they enter into the bomb site. That's going to be a second map victory for Complexity. And we've got Heku. She's ready again, this time with a complex player.
Yeah, the thing is, Moses, like,